Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! Hands where I can see them! Turn around. You're under arrest. Turn around. You're under arrest.
Relax! I'm not doing it, relax. Oh my gosh, you're a psycho. I'm not doing it. Stop moving! I'm not doing it. Can you just stop? Just lay there.
On September 2019, an officer of the Northwest Austin Police Department arrived at a home on a suspected case of domestic violence. The woman insisted that she was all right, but the officer wasn't convinced. She eventually returned with backup to search the home for the man responsible, but ended up arresting the woman.
Hey, let me talk to you real quick.
Yeah.
Do you need EMS?
No, I'm fine.
Come out here. Come out here.
I really don't want to deal with y'all people.
Alright, well, we'll make sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
Officers arrive at the address and ask the woman to step out. The woman doesn't want to talk to the officers, and the female officer asks if she is trying to protect the suspect. The officer asks the woman for her name because it must be documented.
You're trying to protect him?
No, I just really don't like dealing with y'all. I really don't want to deal with y'all. I really don't.
Okay.
The officer asks where the suspect is, and the woman says he left. She insists that she doesn't want to talk to the police about the matter and says she won't mention where he went.
Where is the guy that allegedly, I don't
know where he's at. I don't.
So he left?
He left.
Does he live in this apartment complex?
No, he does not.
The officer wants to figure out why the neighbors called them, and the woman says she and the suspect got into an argument. She asks about the marks on the woman's neck, and she claims they are from her necklace.
Or your witnesses, whoever was over here that called us.
Okay.
So what?
We got into an argument.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. It was nothing physical?
Nothing physical.
Where are the marks on your neck from?
We got into my necklace right here.
No, this right here. What is that from?
Does it really matter?
Yes.
The woman isn't comfortable with the police officer and says she doesn't want to press charges. The officer insists on talking to the woman's sister, but the woman refuses, saying she has nothing to do with the case.
Is there anyone else in the apartment with you?
My sister is here.
Okay, can I talk to her?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
you want to
no.
go get?
No, I really don't want you to talk.
Okay, well,
It's none of your
if she
business.
wants to talk to me, that I can talk to her.
A deputy arrives on the scene and the female officer explains the situation. They return to the unit and the woman meets them. The deputy tries entering the house, but the woman stops him. He immediately retaliates against her and takes her down. The woman struggles as she says she cannot breathe, but the officers keep her restrained. She insults the officers in anger, and they instruct her to stop moving.
Relax! I'm not doing it, relax! Oh my gosh, you're a psycho! I'm not doing it! Stop moving! I'm not doing it! Can you just stop? Just lay there!
The deputy yells at the woman and instructs her to stop talking. He says he can tell her why they are placing her under arrest. The woman informs the officers that she is in pain.
You understand? You need to understand how we can talk to you.
Yes.
Okay, quit talking.
Please let me get up, please.
Quit talking.
You're hurting.
Quit talking.
Calm down.
Shut your mouth and quit talking. Okay? And I can talk to you and let you know why we're doing what we're doing and what's going on, regardless of whether or not you want to cooperate.
The deputy was removed from being a field training officer. He was eventually charged for assault and is no longer on the force.
On your back! Put your hands on your back!
Shit, calm down. Bro, he locking me up for what? Calm down, bro. I'm at work. Fuck out of here.
Put your hands behind your back!
Listen to me, bro.
On May 15th, 2023, a Logan Township police officer stopped a motorist for having an obstructed tag. While talking to the driver, his coworker arrived and began yelling at her from a distance. Backup arrives on the scene, and the situation quickly escalates, leading to the man's arrest.
Hello. How are you? Oh, Mom, Officer Clements to Logan Township Police Department. Do you have your license, registration, insurance?
My license number, I thought I brought my license, but I was working, I got my license number.
That's no problem.
An officer pulls over a motorist and asks for his license and registration. She informs him that his tag is tinted, and it makes identifying it difficult. The man cooperates with the officer and searches for his documents.
What did I get stopped for?
So that plate cover on the back. So you can have a tinted plate cover. The frame is fine, but the plate, it makes it difficult for the plate to see, so that is not allowed.
The officer sees as a man in industrial safety apron arrives and stands on the grass. He begins talking and she instructs him to leave. The motorist confirms that the man is his co-worker but doesn't know his name.
Yeah, I understand that. That's fine, but I want to stop. If you could just go back over there, please. $25 cards. Could somebody else slide out here?
30 copies. I'm going to go down the aisle now.
You know who this guy is?
Yeah, I know he is.
What's his name?
Oh, you gotta ask somebody.
You don't know his name?
I can't. I mean, that's a better for him. I can't give you.
The officer returns to her vehicle to confirm the driver's information. She sees the strange coworker and instructs him to get back in the building. The man hesitantly leaves, but the officer informs dispatch of the situation.
Sir, you need to go back inside. Yeah, you need to go back inside. Let's go. I want to stop.
A few other people emerge, and the officer informs dispatch. She steps out of her vehicle to approach them and says she simply stopped the driver for his tinted plates.
There's a few more people approaching now. You guys are good.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm sorry, could you go back over there? I want to stop. It'll be 2 seconds.
I just came. I'm the supervisor here. I just came to see. He works here. That's why
Yeah, I understand, and I'll be clear with him in 2 seconds.
Backup arrives and the officer approaches the supervisor. He is suddenly agitated by the coworker and decides to place him under arrest for making comments. The coworker resists, but the officers take him to the ground and place him in handcuffs.
Yeah, but you don't need to be flapping your gums at us.
I got you. I live here. I got you. I'm gonna speak to him.
No, now you're under arrest. Now you're under arrest. Now you're under arrest. Turn around. Turn around.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
The officer yells at the man for using a slur at him. The man requests to speak with his boss and says they are arresting him for nothing. The officers refuse and lead him to a patrol vehicle.
I want to talk to my boss.
No.
Nope. Bro, you want to kill me? I want to talk to my boss.
It's good.
Oh.
Yo, relax.
Yo.
It's not worth it, man. It's not
Bro,
worth it.
I'm trying to
It's not
relax.
worth it.
My phone not even on me.
It's
That's what I'm
not
trying
worth
to tell
it.
y'all.
Relax. Relax, bud. All right.
Hell, let me go. Hey, Brown. Pat.
What car?
Pat, they arrested me for nothing, Pat.
The arresting officer talks to the others and gives his reason for the arrest. He classifies the man's use of slurs as disorderly conduct and says he's not having it. The man continues complaining from inside the patrol vehicle.
Yeah, so his response to me, when I asked why he's flapping his gums to me while I was talking to your security officer, was suck my dick. Now he's under arrest for disorderly. You're not going to use that language. You got employees out over there. I was speaking with him as well. Not having that.
The man was eventually charged with disorderly conduct and terroristic threats.
Okay. Do me a favor, man. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
I did.
You're in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
What?
On January 2021, a Fouquet-Varina police officer placed a 14-year-old boy under arrest in front of his house. He accused the boy of stealing a dirt bike. The young boy, named Malcolm, informed the officer that he legitimately purchased the vehicle and offered to how a bill of sale, but he remained under arrest.
But that wasn't us riding. We haven't rode it all this week.
Where do you stay? You stay here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't rode it all today. He literally just came by here.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy running down the street?
That's his friend.
Okay.
They stay somewhere up there.
The officer questions Malcolm in front of his house and asks for his full name. Malcolm doesn't have his identification on him. He also informs the officer that the person riding their bikes earlier wasn't him, as he hasn't ridden in several days.
Okay. What's your name? Malcolm?
Yes.
What's your last name? Malcolm Ziegler?
Yeah.
Okay. You got your ID on you?
No, I do not.
The officer decides to place Malcolm under arrest for the possession of a stolen vehicle. Malcolm offers to show the officer his bill of sale, which proves that he legitimately purchased the dirt bike.
I did.
You're in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
What? What?
Diggs, you want to go and verify that for me?
Yeah. What?
Do me a favor, man. Just come to my car right over here, okay?
What the Can I get the bill of sale and show you that I bought it?
The officer explains to Malcolm that he is in possession of a stolen vehicle. He informs Malcolm that he is aware he is trying to sell the vehicle on Facebook Marketplace. Malcolm again offers to show the officer his bill of sale to prove he didn't steal the vehicle.
So here's what's going on, okay? So that vehicle's been entered as stolen.
What?
Okay.
Which one?
The dirt bike right over there, the Suzuki.
Uh-huh.
So I know you've been trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's been reported stolen. It's been entered as stolen. So right now you are in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
Well, can I show you the bill of sale from where I bought it?
Absolutely. You can definitely show me that.
Right. I mean, I did not steal it. I can show you.
Where's the bill of sale at?
I think it's in my house somewhere.
Malcolm sits in the police vehicle as the officer stands in front of him. The officer says they'll need to see his bill of sale, and he's still technically in possession of a stolen motor vehicle. Malcolm asks if he will get his money back when they take the dirt bike.
Right now, what I'm trying to get taken care of, with you being in possession of that, I mean, it's still technically possession of a stolen motor vehicle. But obviously, if there is a bill of sale and if what you're telling me is true, then we certainly are willing to work with you. And
well, I mean, I'm guessing y'all gonna take this. Am I take the bike? Am I gonna get my money that I spent on the bike?
Malcolm asks the officer if he needs the seller's phone number and says he still has it. The officer asks him to hold on and says they'll move forward with it shortly.
And do you need the dude's phone number that I bought it from? So I can give you his phone number.
Just hold off on that for right now, okay? And we'll move forward with that in a little bit.
Another officer arrives and the arresting officer instructs Malcolm to properly put his foot in the patrol vehicle. He proceeds to shut the door and talks to his colleague.
Hey,
is he detained or is he?
He's detained right now because he is.
He's 14. He's 14.
Yes.
Okay.
So I already explained to him he's detained right now. I told him that.
So why is he detained?
Because that's a stolen motor vehicle.
The second officer tells his colleague that putting a 14-year-old in handcuffs and making him sit in the patrol vehicle is extreme. He can't take the boy to jail because he is underage, and it will be a petition.
Alright. He's 14. Me personally, he ain't going nowhere. You're here with what, Dad? Ain't no sense having him sit in the car with handcuffs on.
Okay.
You ain't. If he was 18, and you might be taken to jail for possession of stolen property, different. But you ain't gonna take him to jail, right? It's gonna be a petition.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! Hands where I can see you! Turn around. You're under arrest. Turn around. You're under arrest!
On March 2022, an officer pulled over a woman for driving under the influence. His reason for stopping her was that she was driving too slowly and swerving. No field sobriety test was performed on the woman. The woman was later discovered to have a brain bleed and has permanent brain damage.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! Hands where I can see you! Turn around. You're under arrest. Turn around. You're under arrest!
An officer can be seen rushing to a stopped vehicle while pointing his gun at it. He instructs the driver, a woman named McClure, to step out of the vehicle. And she does. She tries moving away from the officer and seems to resist his attempt at arrest.
Tony, turn around! Stop resisting! Yeah, you were. Stop moving! I don't care what you need right now. Drop that. There. Get against the car.
The officer yells at McClure as she moves around and says she is resisting. She apparently needs help, but the officer says he doesn't care what she needs. He continues struggling with her as he tries to put her in handcuffs.
Go. Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Right, one thing. I wasn't eluding. You're under arrest, ma'am, for felony eluding. I wasn't eluding. What the hell are you trying to do? Stop resisting! Don't you keep trying to use these keys like stab. No, I didn't. Ma'am. I wasn't trying to use the keys as a weapon.
The officer places McClure in handcuffs and places her on the hood of his vehicle. He informs dispatch of the situation and the woman says she wasn't eluding arrest. She tries moving, but the officer grabs her and keeps her on the car's hood.
Just let go of the keys. She's trying to use them as a weapon. Let go of your keys. Then let go of them. Okay. I wasn't eluding. Alright, man, we're already over that. Do you have anything to poke it or hurt me? No. Good. I wasn't eluding. Do you have a license on you, ma'am? Yes. Where's it at? In my back pocket. Alright, appreciate it. Don't go for it. I'm done with you reaching around. Why don't you stop? I didn't know I was being pulled over. Okay, my license sirens didn't give you a clue on Yelm Highway, ma'am? No. No, you just wanted to keep driving at lower speed? You wanted to hit a bunch of barriers and stuff? No, I'm not feeling real well. Yeah?
Another officer arrives on the scene to assist his partner. The officer goes McClure's vehicle while the arresting officer questions her. He asks if she has her license on her, and she says she does. McClure says she isn't feeling well, but the officer ignores her.
Alright, ma'am. Time for you to be quiet, okay? Please don't talk to me. You have the right to remain silent. It's the right time to attorney. Any state can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to attorney before answering questions. You have the right to have an attorney present during the questioning. You cannot afford attorney when we point out cause of desire. You can exercise your rights anytime. You understand these rights, ma'am?
The arresting officer leaves the scene while another officer emerges and adjusts McClure's position. She tells them she wasn't trying to elude the officer, but they fail to believe her. The officer tells her to be quiet and reads her rights to her.
So why wouldn't I not arrest you at this point? Because I wasn't eluding. Okay. Charles 5893. How much alcohol have you had tonight? I haven't had any. When was the last time you had any? Roughly. Like 12 hours ago. 12 hours ago? Okay.
The officer asks McClure why he shouldn't arrest her, and she says she wasn't eluding. She says the last time she had a drink was 12 hours ago.
Ma'am, was the last time you used meth? I haven't used any meth. When? Was the last time you used meth? I haven't. Not at all? No. What about heroin? No. No? Okay, so why'd you leave work? Because I was feeling dizzy. Why were you feeling dizzy? I think I'm really tired. So being really tired makes you dizzy and then you start hitting barriers and stuff? I was confused. About what? Where I was. Why are you confused where you were? Because I think I'm tired. So, how much sleep did you get last night, ma'am? Like 6 hours. You got 6 hours of sleep and you're that tired? You're not sure where you're at, what you're doing? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah? Okay. Why is that? Just let me go, please. What kind of medication are you taking, ma'am? I'm not taking any. Not at all. Any antidepressants, pain medications, anti-anxiety, bipolar medications? No. Lithium? Nothing? No. None at all. Okay. Please handcuff me.
The officer flashes a light in her eyes and asks when last she used illegal drugs. McClure says she has never used any, and she felt dizzy and tired. She informs the officer that she doesn't take any medications that make her dizzy or weak. McClure was under arrest for driving under the influence and eluding. She eventually filed a lawsuit against the arresting officer.
Over here, go to the back of my car. Okay. Stand up. Hey, do not try to bite me. Do not try to bite me. Do you understand me? That's assault on a peace officer.
On January 2022, Westcliff police officers searched for a 16-year-old girl who apparently ran away from her home. The girl was eventually found in the residence of two strange men. Officers used excessive force to restrain and arrest the girl, even going as far as tase her.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good, how are you doing?
Doing well. I'm looking for somebody.
Okay, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for... Are you Ray?
I'm Ray,
You?
yes.
Are you with her?
She's here, yes, she's here.
Can you bring her out to me?
Yeah, what's going on?
She's reported as a runaway.
She's not 18?
No, she's 16.
Officers arrive at a trailer after using the victim's phone to track her. The victim was earlier identified using the initials LZ. Two strange men respond to the officer's knock, and he informs them he is looking for someone.
I need to bring her out here for me. 103, she's here. Where'd she come from?
She went out there to our property out there with some guy dropped her up there, and she said she didn't know where to go. She was 18 years old. Okay. The place, we said, okay, we're at church, we'll help you.
Is question for you. Was there a car there that she came in?
The officer reportedly failed to investigate the men in the house. Their activities are evident of human trafficking, but the officer didn't interrogate them. The man enters the building to bring out the victim.
She's in the closet? She's in the closet. Come on. Hands behind your back.
The officer enters the room but doesn't find LZ. He leaves the building but returns a second time to continue his search. This time, the man informs her that she is hiding in the closet. The officer goes to her and instructs her to follow him out of the building.
Hold on. Hold on. I said hold on. Do you want to resist or not? Stop.
No, not anymore.
You're making this way harder than it should be.
Don't worry about it.
Things suddenly get heated as the officer places LZ in handcuffs and escorts her outside. She begins going against his instructions, and he pushes her onto the trunk of a vehicle.
Is there anything on you that might poke me, stick me, prod me, anything like that? Separate your feet. Use the back of my hand.
Where are you taking me?
Well, you're going back with your mom since you're a runaway.
Where are you parked?
Down the street.
Can I go sit in your car?
No. You're gonna do exactly what I tell you to.
Yeah, I know. I was asking a question, bro. I wasn't even being rude about it.
Well, if I want you to walk in it or sit in it,
Hey, I was just asking, bro. Chill. Go out, bro. I was just asking a question. Goddamn.
The officer proceeds to search LZ for any harmful or illegal substances. He informs her she will return to her mother since she is a runaway. The officer suddenly gets agitated as LZ asks if she can sit in his patrol vehicle.
Over here. Go to the back of my car.
Okay. Wait, stand up.
Stand up. Hey, do not try to bite me. Do not try to bite me. Do you understand me? That's assault on a peace officer.
The officer eventually allows LZ to sit in his vehicle, but she refuses. He begins forcing her to move to the patrol vehicle. LZ resists, and other officers drag her as she goes to the ground.
Get in the car now.
Hold on. You want to just taser?
No. 103, one in custody. Resisting. Do it.
Like for the same motor headed that direction.
Do it now.
I kind of can't.
Get in now.
Stop talking back.
I'm in.
All the way.
I'm in.
All the way.
Feet down in the.
Do you want to get tased?
If you want.
Get your feet down in the bottom. Get your feet down and get in the car. So you're not all the way in, are you?
I'm in.
So you want to get tased because you're failing to cooperate. Get in the car.
Get in the car.
Get your feet down. No. Put them down.
Get her down.
The second officer suggests that the arresting officer tases LZ, but he refuses. LZ continues resisting for a while, and the arresting officer takes his colleague's advice. He fires the taser at her and finally gets her to properly sit in the vehicle.
Just for now, I'm going to detain you. Look, you're not under arrest. I'm detaining you right now because you fit the description, okay? Just hang tight for me, okay, buddy?
On August 2020, an officer of the Deltona Police Department stopped a man named Joseph Griffin while he jogged. Joseph matched the description of a suspected burglar in the area. The officer explained the situation as nicely as he could and detained Joseph. Joseph cooperated with the officers. An officer parks beside Joseph as he jogs and steps out to talk to him. He informs Joseph that a burglary occurred in the area, and he matches the suspect's description. The officer asks for Joseph's ID and says he isn't being accused of the crime. The officer is simply trying to confirm if he is the suspect.
Hey, buddy. If you're not in any trouble or anything, there is a burglary that happened. You kind of fit the description. Let me just make sure that you're not him, okay? All right.
I'm a vet. I have my ID.
Okay. Can I see your ID? Yeah. You literally, they said white tank top, black shorts, and they said that you had a beard. All right. So I'm not saying it's you, but it was a black male. Again, not saying it's you, buddy. Got a male over here sitting with right now on 2000 block of North Normandy, fitting the description. I'm verifying him right now to make sure it's not him. He's wearing an army, black shorts, white tank top, beard. So I'm just verifying it's not him.
The officer is instructed by his sergeant to detain Joseph. He calmly explains the instructions to Joseph, who is recording on his phone. Joseph understands the situation, and the officer helps him place his phone on the ground.
All right, buddy. Listen, just bear with me, okay? Because you fit the description. I'm not saying you're guilty, but my sergeant's telling me to detain you. That's my sergeant.
I got you. I just had a daughter born 2 days ago, so I just have this online.
It's live?
I'm not
Do you mind setting it down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joseph is detained and placed in handcuffs. The officer informs him that he isn't under arrest and will be released once his colleagues confirm he isn't the suspect. Other officers arrive on the scene.
Just for now, I'm going to detain you. Look, you're not under arrest. I'm detaining you right now because you fit the description, okay? Just hang tight for me, okay, buddy? Again, buddy, you're not under arrest. It's just that you fit the description. They're going to verify for me. Look, I even put you where, look, okay?
Y'all better raise hell.
Yep. And by the way, look, I'm live too. I even got recorded.
Where are you driving from, bud?
522 South Annapolis Drive.
That's one of my homes. I own a couple of homes out here.
Oh, okay. Again, like I told you, we're not saying it's you, but you fit the description. That's why I'm detaining you. If it's not you, we're gonna cut you loose and you're free to go, okay? But I just want you to see through us why, literally they stole something right now, and we just want to verify it's not you, okay? You don't gotta be scared. You good. There's just a lot going on today. Yep. I know.
The officer assures Joseph that he will take care of him until he is confirmed to be innocent. The officers wait to receive a picture of the suspect.
Buddy, look, we're the same. We're the same. You know me. I'm gonna take care of you. Relax. I got you, buddy. I got you. Relax. My wife's gonna be shitting herself. Once we get a picture, if it's not you.
Joseph remains patient, and the officer asks where he lives. His house isn't far from the area, and he simply went for a short jog. The officer talks about how he matches the burglar's description accurately.
Where do you live at, buddy?
522 South Annapolis, Judge. It's a
couple blocks from here?
5-minute jog. Yeah.
Okay. And that's all you were doing was jogging, obviously?
Yeah.
Like I said, we're looking for him, and we just want to make sure it's not you. If everything's good to go, we'll cut you loose. You're out of here.
Alright.
You fit the description.
Black with a beard, white shirt,
white tank top, orange, black shorts, black shoes. Is there any? Do we need to even go further than that?
The officer appreciates Joseph's cooperation, and Joseph jokes about the situation. They talk about how the procedure is necessary to avoid detaining the wrong person or letting go of the right suspect. He also mentions the benefits of being cooperative with officers.
We appreciate you being very cooperative. Other people would just.
I'm not trying to get shot over this.
You ain't gonna get shot. Listen, there's mistakes people make, right? And it's because of their actions. I'm not saying that officers that have been in involved shootings weren't at fault as well, but there's at times when we say things like look how cooperative you were. Did things escalate? No, they didn't. No, because you did exactly what we told you to do, and as soon as seriously, do you really think we want to be out here killing people? Do you honestly think that?
I'm a military police.
I just want you to know, yes. And like I said, brother, I've been in the same boat. Okay, I know things are going on. It's a race fight going on. I'm right there with you, man.
The officers receive a picture of the suspect from the witness and confirm it isn't Joseph. They uncuff him and thank him for his cooperation.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to. Oh, what? I don't have it. Hey, bud. So we appreciate you being very cooperative. Again, this is not a race thing, so let's not make it because that's.
You're not white.
Even if I was, let me tell you, this agency is very, very amazing. And there's serious consequences for racial discrimination here, okay? I promise you that. We are not discriminating. You literally matched the description. We did a show up.
What's your name, man? Joseph, hey, man, listen, Jake. Just want to say thank you for keeping a cool, good demeanor. We just got the picture finally from the witness, and I get why they went out with you for sure. Clearly not you, but the clothing description, everything matched. So obviously these guys didn't have that to go with. They just had a description and he matched it. It's pretty good. But once we finally got the picture from the video surveillance and stuff, it was like, nah, that's not it. That's why I told him, like, get him out of here. I appreciate you just putting understanding that, man. I get it. That's not cool.
The officers eventually find and apprehend the burglar. Well, there you have it. That's our video for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more of our videos. Make sure you hit that notification button for updates on our newest videos. See you later.